Cohen. Great to be joined by the former national champion and National Player of the Year. What a run for Jay Williams.
If you want to tell the fans more about my accolades, I'm not going to stop you. But I think the attention should be focused on the game this evening. Let's pay attention to the court.
Jay, these 10 players on the court are ready to go, and so are we. Off the mark. Leonard. That's good D. Shot no good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Leonard. Beyond the arc for three. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Here's Durant for two. Count the basket. He's feeling good. Defense has to get him out of his comfort zone. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Kyrie lets it go. Not that time.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Kyrie across the timeline. 5-point game. And Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
George can't go down. Smothering defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To George. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas, or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Durant. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Irving. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. George on the drive, but his shot misses. To Beverly. From the outside, no good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. To Leonard. Shot from the lane won't go. To Durant. 4-3. Great defense, forcing the miss. From the painted area, won't go down. Irving to Durant. Kyrie Irving for two. Kyrie Irving, 2 of 4 now.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Both squads set to make some moves right now. LA Clippers with the basketball to Leonard. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Fires the three, and Kyrie Irving took the defense for a ride. Tough three-pointer. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Irving, Clippers have it. Strong finish for Paul George.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Trying to cash in. Slam dunk.
That's how you punctuate a good first quarter. 3 more left to go, but you've set the momentum for the second.
Footer at the buzzer. We're through one at Staples Center with the Clippers on top. Jay and I back to Southern California after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. 1 quarter in the books. This has the potential to be a good one.
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad. Right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter.
Turn to page 15 in today's game program for the latest trivia question and submit your answer on the team.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
By making a half-court shot.
To Durant. For 3, smothering deep.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Oh, emphatic slam.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
KD for 2. Around the perimeter to Durant. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's a dangerous spot. Kevin Durant wide open. He nails it.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Count the bucket for 2.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Missed a wide open look. To Durant. Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Durant. He was all over him. To Paul George. Kevin Durant rejects it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Durant across the timeline. Right now, down 7. Kevin Durant. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. To Durant. To the outside. from long range. Well defended. George, tough matchup against Durant. Jarrett Allen, snatching it out of the air. That's out. Last touch by Jarrett Allen. Shifting gears. Here come some substitutions. Leonard. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Brooklyn's got it. Kevin Durant lets it go. Unbothered. By the defense as he drills it. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Durant with the basketball up top. They trail by 7. Williams across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Beverly. Kawhi Leonard. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Durant. Has a look. Deep 2 there. Won't go. To Williams. No, I missed a short one there. Durant across the timeline. His team down 9. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Short jumper off the mark. Here's Leonard for 2. Not going down for him this time. That'll do it for the first half. The Clippers are out in front. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. To George. Going to launch beyond the arc. It was contested, but Paul George still dials in for 3.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Paul George. To Leonard. Has a chance. Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
There is no better feeling than after making that shot and trotting back on defense, seeing your opponent stare, point, or yell at each other for miscommunication.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Slams it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
To Leonard. Spencer Dinwiddie sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Leonard. Five seconds to shoot. Leonard. And knocks it down.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
To Paul George. Kevin Durant. Huge block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Irving, off the mark, no good. Jared Allen sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Leonard knocks it down.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Durant. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Durant, and the slam. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Leonard to George. DeAndre Jordan pins it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
George off the assist.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Kevin Durant lets it fly. And the rebound grabbed by the Clippers. To Beverly. Leonard. Count the triple.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Durant. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Durant with the basketball up top. Down a bundle. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Spencer Dinwiddie. The opposing coach is going to counter. Make some changes of his own. Beverly into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Spencer Dinwiddie able to recover with the block. Leonard.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
And Kawhi Leonard. Good on the quick release there.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Lets it fly from long range. Oh, he's been on target from downtown, Jay. He's 5 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, he's been able to knock down those shots by having great spacing on the floor. His teammates deserve the credit as much as he does.
To Leonard. DeAndre Jordan with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Durant. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Gets it at the top of the key. Durant. And Green able to pull down the rebound.
Oh, yeah, me and you.
Leonard. And the rebound by KD. Brooklyn with the basketball. Durant. Off the mark. Straight on look. Durant. That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Big finish at the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
The hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
That's the end of the third quarter, and a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. And they're not totally out of it just yet, but you'd have to say They have lots of work to do to get back in this game.
They probably have to put together some kind of 10-0 run to get back in this ball game, but this is when an opportunity has a chance to become magical. I've been part of it, and I've seen it happen so many different times. Just because a team has been dominating you the last couple of quarters doesn't mean that you can't start believing in yourself, that you can do anything you want to do on the court at any given time. You watch, once you start to believe, you'll get back in this game.
Beverly. PG lets it fly. No good. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense to Durant. Kyrie Irving lines it up for two. Kyrie Irving now 4 for 9.
Oh my goodness. Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on aisle 3.
George, and he knocks it down.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
It's good.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper is wet too?
Turns and slams it down. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
George matched up with Durant. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Working it outside to Williams. Count the basket.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Irving brings the ball up court. Add 2 points to the board.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
George, good for 3.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find the easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
It's LA Clippers ball. Leonard. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Durant across the timeline. His guys down big. Here's a chance from long range. Message received. Well defended. He gets it. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Durant with the basketball up top. Looking to make something happen. Flushes it home.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. To Irving.
Into the game for Brooklyn.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
I know these mishaps happen defensively, but sometimes this can be the best thing for an offensive player who maybe hasn't found his rhythm yet. Don't let him get going.
To Durant. Trying to cash in, and he buries it.
You see, the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
To Durant. Clippers have got it. And stuffs it home.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Desperation shot here from half court. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a